Welcome to a world where old-world charm dances with modern finesse. In today's video, we explore how to bring the elegance of a chateau into your contemporary home. Inspired by timeless Parisian aesthetics, this journey takes us into refined textures, regal tones, and thoughtful details, all while remaining practical for modern living. Parisian style is not about excess, it's about balance. It's sophisticated yet effortless, refined yet welcoming. The foundation lies in history, classic architecture, intricate moldings, and antique touches. Yet, today's dwellers blend this with modern furniture, neutral palettes, and unexpected accents, creating a timeless and curated feel. Imagine the classic bones of a 19th century Parisian apartment: tall ceilings, ornate cornices, herringbone floors, reimagined for a minimalist lifestyle. The modern chateau in the city retains its grandeur but adapts for function. The layout flows, the pieces are intentional, and the result is simply breathtaking. To bring the chateau experience into a modern space, start with architectural details. Think crown molding, wall paneling, tall baseboards, and ceiling medallions. These elements add instant heritage. Even in a newer home, these details can be added through trims and paint to mimic Parisian grandeur without structural changes. Parisian interiors rely on muted, sophisticated colors: ivory, dove gray, charcoal, and pale blush. These hues make a space feel calm, classic, and luminous. Add contrast with darker accents like deep navy or forest green. The goal is understated drama, elegance that doesn't scream but whispers luxury. Nothing says Paris like parquet floors. Chevron or herringbone wood flooring creates visual interest and gives a sense of history. If hardwood isn't an option, consider luxury vinyl planks or pattern tiles. The flooring should anchor the space and add an air of age and craftsmanship. Oversized, gilded mirrors are quintessentially Parisian. Lean one against a wall or hang it above a fireplace. Mirrors in classic Baroque or Rococo styles amplify light and add a feeling of spaciousness. They don't just reflect the room, they reflect its soul. Wall molding transforms blank walls into works of art. Add rectangular or square panels painted in the same hue as the wall for subtle depth. This classic touch creates the feeling of a heritage apartment, even in a contemporary setting. It's like giving your walls their own wardrobe. Gold finishes, when used sparingly, elevate a space. Look for brass lighting fixtures, gilded frames, or gold-trimmed furniture. The key is subtlety. A whisper of gold adds refinement without overwhelming. Gold becomes the thread that ties classic and contemporary together. Lighting is the crown jewel of any Parisian-inspired space. Choose dramatic chandeliers, sculptural sconces, or vintage-style table lamps. Crystal or blown glass fixtures add that aristocratic flair, while minimalist designs keep it grounded. Every light should be both functional and a focal point. Choose a sofa that balances comfort with sculptural beauty. Curved silhouettes, tufted details, or velvet upholstery nod to Parisian salons. Avoid bulky or overly casual designs. Instead, opt for sofas that look as though they belong in an art gallery or a historic sitting room. What makes Parisian decor so alluring is the fearless blend of time periods. A sleek modern chair beside an antique console. A Louis XVI dining table under a futuristic pendant light. This contrast breathes life into interiors and tells a story of heritage meeting modernity. A Château-style home never feels cluttered. Every item has purpose and presence. Avoid over-accessorizing. Choose fewer, higher quality pieces, a marble tray, a ceramic vase, a classic bust. Allow empty space to speak. The luxury lies in restraint. In the bedroom, think soft luxury. Crisp linens, tufted headboards, and layered textures set the tone. Add a vintage armoire or a sculpted mirror to bring in old-world charm. Keep colors light and airy to maintain a sense of romance and relaxation. Window treatments in a Parisian home are never an afterthought. Choose long, flowing curtains in linen or velvet. Let them puddle slightly on the floor for added drama. Sheer inner layers soften light while outer drapes frame the room like artwork. Symmetry brings balance and calm to interiors. In Parisian design, you'll often see matching sconces, twin armchairs, or bookcases flanking a fireplace. Repeating elements ground the space and add formality, a nod to the regal roots of Château life. Decorative busts and sculptures are classic elements in a Parisian interior. Display them on mantels, pedestals, or side tables. They're not just decor, they're conversation pieces. Choose modern forms or antique replicas to strike a perfect balance between eras. Whether in a tabletop, backsplash, or fireplace surround, marble instantly elevates a space. Look for classic white with gray veining, or go bold with black or green marble. Its timeless appeal and luxurious texture add quiet opulence wherever it's placed. Even a non-functioning fireplace can become a design centerpiece. Adorn it with a classic mantle, candles, art, or a mirror above. In true Parisian fashion, the fireplace anchors the room, not for warmth alone, but as a symbol of hospitality and gathering. Stacked artfully or arranged on open shelving, books are essential in a Château-style home. Choose hardcovers in muted tones or with vintage covers. They add warmth, intellect, and authenticity, a reflection of a well-lived, well-read life. Fresh florals are a staple in Parisian interiors. A bouquet of peonies, roses, or eucalyptus brings softness and life. Display them in crystal vases or antique urns. Even a single stem in a bud vase can make a statement. Elegance lies in the details. Parisian dining rooms are intimate yet dramatic. Choose a wooden or marble table, surround it with mismatched vintage chairs, and anchor it with a bold light fixture. Add layered table settings with linen, porcelain, and glass. Each meal becomes a special occasion. Art is everywhere in a modern chateau. Think oil portraits, abstract paintings, or black and white photography. Lean artwork against the wall or hang it salon style. The mix of classic and contemporary pieces adds personality and keeps the space from feeling too staged. Layer in patterns through rugs, pillows, or upholstery. Opt for classic damasks, toile, or subtle stripes. Mixing textures, silk with linen, wood with velvet adds depth. These layers evoke the richness of chateau living while remaining grounded in modern comfort. In the kitchen, go for timeless over trendy. Shaker cabinetry, marble counters, open shelving, and brass fixtures create a refined space. Add antique stools or vintage glassware to blend the old with the new. This is where functionality meets finesse. Marble, brass, and oversized mirrors create a regal bathroom experience. Add clawfoot tubs, classic tiling, and sconces to replicate Parisian glamour. Even in a small space, these elements transform a utilitarian room into a sanctuary of elegance. Even apartments can feel like a château with the right approach. Use vertical space for shelving and molding. Choose elegant pieces scaled for smaller rooms. Add a bar cart or vintage side table to elevate the everyday. Grandeur isn't about size, it's about intention. Today's Parisian elegance embraces imperfection. A slightly chipped vase, a vintage chair with worn arms, these tell stories. The modern chateau isn't about looking perfect, but about feeling lived in, loved, and beautifully layered. It's about honoring the past while living fully in the present. Start with what you have. Add a mirror here, a sconce there. Layer in textures and play with symmetry. Little by little, your home transforms. Parisian style is not about a price tag, it's about cultivating taste, personality, and poetic charm. Parisian elegance is more than a style, it's a sensibility. It teaches us to live artfully, to treasure craftsmanship, and to see beauty in the everyday. Whether you're in a city studio or a country home, a château can exist wherever grace, thoughtfulness, and creativity dwell. Thanks for watching.